EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
All right, guys. All right. Defjam669 versus Fully Loaded here in YGL League. Fully Loaded probably run through the roster real quick. Let me take a look and see what I need to do. Give him a minute to settle in. That's a good DB right there. Watson's a pretty good DB. Got Mr. Royal right there in the middle. In the slot. Got him up there in the top. Oh yeah, you gotta have that speed. Okay. Okay. Cool. We've had good games too, man. We've had good games. It's a big game right here for him. And me, actually.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. But you look at this Bronco defense, and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB.
That doesn't make sense.
They'd easily move into the top 5.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Should have stayed on him. I knew better. That's Kelsey. And he did that last time. I remember that play the last time we played. He did that twice on our last game.
I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision.
It's a trip, though, when you start playing an opponent long enough, you start knowing what's up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
That was a great play. That could have been big.
Early part of the year, and they've come in on
He got
nice
me.
run of recent form.
He got me.
Out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. This defense for the Broncos, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And that will be incomplete.
As a defense.
That's it for timeouts for him now in the first half, I think. Well, this is it, man. You gotta pick that set. You gotta set it up, and that's it. Any other changes now got to be on the fly when you pick the play now.
We don't often talk about it. You can read the
What are we
receiver's
doing? What are we
eyes, you can read
doing?
his
Punt
hands,
return. That's what we
and you know
got
that the
going.
arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Arise at a punt. And look here, it's an opening drive fake.
Wow, dog. That's fucking funny, dude. That was not a bad call. That was not a bad call. I got nervous right there. I was like, I'm not even going to front, dog. I got nervous.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Number 16, that kicker, bud, dude, he won the game for us last week against the Chargers. He won the game.
And not much happening on
He
the
made
return.
such a good game-saving play, dog, and kept me in the game. It was a rain game, too, just like this.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can
Definitely
be
wasn't ready.
because when teams are on
I
a
was
hot streak,
absolutely out of
they
position.
want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
You can look at this Bronco defense.
And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the
Yeah,
strengths
we
of
heard
this
that
team.
stat already, bud.
They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Who's hurt? Who's hurt? Who's hurt? Who's hurt? I want to say Mahomes got hurt, bud.
Need something from deep in
Oh,
the bag.
he fucking did.
2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Oh, we got the new kid now.
Looking to throw. Kim. And a trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down.
We'll be back. Oh, I like that play, by the way. Halfback mountain or mountain to halfback angle.
Defense blanketed the field with
I recognized it when the running back stepped out.
Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try.
You got to go. I think you got to kick it, but whatever, dude.
Take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff looking right. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
3rd and 3.
Finds his tight end Ingram. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Wow, bro. You can't believe, dude, that's been happening a lot this season.
4-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood.
A lot of fumbles this season.
So they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game.
Can't panic, though. Nothing to panic about.
You're so amped up, and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
We'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
Dude, all those fools slipped. They all slipped.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
So after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it? Running the football and picking it up on third down.
Would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
From the 22 now, here's second and 3. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And Mahomes will do it himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game.
That was a good stop. That was a good stop.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing.
Got a score right here. Damn, this fool's going for everything, dog. He's doing everything he can. He's going for the gusto. He is tired of losing to me. He has lost to me. He has. Last season he lost twice to me, and he's already lost once this year, so I get it, but I'm not even sweating it. That's I get it.
Like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and
you ain't gonna hear me in that shit playing, dog. I'll tell you that.
Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy
We are going to protect the ball a little bit. That was a fucked up fumble, dude. I felt some momentum getting underneath this. That went away really quick.
off the play fake. Nix.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, these two teams, they met up in Denver earlier this season with the Broncos winning that one. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
Throwing Nix.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
Broncos first down. A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
They'll go play action with Nix.
Well, it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver. Because
that was a close one.
Trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead.
He been getting on me like that, bud. He been like quick hiking it and fucking, you know, he been doing that shit to me and getting me completely out of position. So I figure, fucking, let's do the same thing. It was your idea. Now we'll exercise your idea.
This one away.
It's a good call too. I mean, you got me a couple times.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Pacheco gets it again on second down.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at
Damn, what a tackle.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Working the middle of the field.
Good play right there. That Texas route is fucking dialed.
Into Kansas City first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Fight on these two.
Mahomes going to throw. Another pass into the reliable.
Damn, just hit that route twice just now, back to back. Working. Working.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
As they move it from the 20 to the 15. 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And it looks like he'll be just a yard
short. Again? Yeah, we'll take it. Shit, boy. We'll take it.
So a decent game
there. Back-to-back holding, or not back-to-back. That's 2 holding calls on this drive for him.
All the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Yellow.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one.
He's eating that one up. He's eating that up. He ran that already. Same play, probably a different formation.
That'll give him 8 that time. 3rd and 7 now.
It's the only thing he's got working for him. It's cool. I just have to do better. I'm giving it to him, and now he's at 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6
Oh,
points.
yeah, he's really eating that shit up.
Called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Gotta stop this right here. We gotta stop that bullshit.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Nice play call.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
I was there. I just couldn't get off my block.
On the season. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
He daggered me up and then hit a fucking jet sweep.
Makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I honestly can't remember who gets the ball first or second half.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Hey, shot, go! Tap, bombers.
Here's Nix. And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
46-yard line.
A short throw to Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman could wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Knicks. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, we got to score here. We got to score here. We got to pin him.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now they'll change things up. Let's start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 7.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Across midfield. He's on his way.
Wow.
Way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. The 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
That's fucked up. I had a lag spike right there. It's a fucking house bus. It's a lag spike. No, I'm just playing. I'm exaggerating it. But that's whack, but my kicker hasn't missed. That was the 2nd one. Probably the same thing. Probably missed his 1st one. Same reason.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just look into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, their next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Attack!
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Another Chiefs player is hurt, dog.
In fact, I actually like it. I know they're
Hurting them down, but we've been hurting guys all year. Telling you, all season we've been hurting dudes, and that worries me because it's like
on the move on first down.
we don't want that to bite us in the ass.
He'll drop to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in.
Yeah, but that's all you're going to do. That's all you're doing, bud.
11 yards there.
That's all you're going to be able to do. I'm good with that.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
I am good with that. As long as we can contain him like that, I'm cool with that. That's a good defense.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line.
Pacheco gets it, tries the left side.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for
Everybody's
the reverse.
home now, so now my shit's acting up.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw here. It's a short one here.
Nice fucking pass, Gross, right there. I know your ass tightened up, too. I know you tightened up. You're like, sss.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A give right side for Pacheco.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast into the open
Getting some
field.
rhythm now.
Man, his first step
He's
is
getting
so
some
quick,
rhythm.
too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw here.
They'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy.
Should have known better. We should have known better. He was not going to do anything but a drag. That's all he's been able to do. And I'm letting him have it, and that's hurting me.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
That was poor defense. They should have tackled him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They got to cut it.
I'll tell you what, this defense